Ladies and gentlemen, Vince here. Today I'm reviewing Cash Cow. This is what it looks like on the Google Play Store. Cash Cow promises to pay us real money to play games. Today we're going to find out if it's legit or a scam. I hope you enjoy. This is what Cash Cow looks like when you first launch it up. It is a playtime rewards application, ladies and gentlemen. That means the more we play the games that they want us to install, the more coins that we can generate that then we can convert into real life money. Thankfully, Cash Cow actually has a whole bunch of different applications for me to install today for you all. You can see here the concept's super simple. Install Scratch Cards Pro and I can get 161 of the coins per minute. Something interesting is the longer you play these games for though, the harder it gets to generate the coins. Bottom of the screen you have the library area. This is where Cash Cow will track all of the games that you've played to show you the amount of time you use the games for and the coins that you've generated from using them. You can see here that I had 1.4 hours played of Coin Master that generated me 25,000 of the coins. And to the right of that, you'll see that I almost had 2,400 coins generated in another 516 seconds. With Dice Streams, I had almost 20 minutes played, 2,100 coins generated, and 344 coins in the next 403 seconds. TikTok, almost 35 minutes, 3,300 coins almost, and 423 coins in the next 606 seconds. You'll notice the huge price difference between Coin Master and TikTok, by the way. You may not have noticed it the first time you looked at this, but now if you have a look, you'll notice that those coins dramatically reduce the lower you go down the games list. And I have to say, this is what I really dislike about playtime reward applications, because even though you're pretty much doing the exact same thing, different applications are going to pay you different amount of coins. Now you might be thinking 62 coins per minute for Cake Sort Puzzle really isn't that bad. But let me show you the withdraw options now. Tapping on the cash out button at the bottom of the screen shows us the payouts area. You'll notice here that I have PayPal currency available. Top right corner of the screen, you can also see my account balance. This is absolutely critical, by the way, because I have a big problem with Cash Cow that I need to show you. Let me show you the minimum cash outs though, first for PayPal. So here are all the minimum cash outs for PayPal needed on Cash Cow. 5,000 coins for almost $1, 10,000 coins for almost $1.50, almost $3.50 is about 25,000 coins, almost $7 is almost 50,000 coins, about $13 is almost 100,000 coins, almost $20 is 140,000 coins, and last but not least, we almost have $30 there for 182,000 coins. Now that seems pretty easy to achieve, right? At least the minimum cash out of about $1 for 4,999 coins. Interesting enough, you actually start out with a 4,499 welcome bonus. So yes, technically here in Australia, I could cash out within 5 minutes of playing Cash Cow. Especially with such a heavy hitter like Coin Master that was generating me so many coins per certain amount of minutes. But you see, this is where things start to go wrong for Cash Cow. Let me show you exactly why I have an issue. I'm going to install Scratch Cards Pro for 161 coins per minute. You can see here it's a very straightforward process. It literally just says install the app. And now I've had Scratch Cards Pro running for a few minutes on my mobile phone. Let me show you exactly what's going on with the Cash Cow application, at least in my country and in my experience. I'm now launching Cash Cow back up to check my account balance. Now, looking at my actual playtime, you can see that it's recorded my Scratch Cards Pro playtime. Almost 5 minutes played with a total of 502 coins earned, and I can earn another 182 coins in the next 2 minutes or so. But look at this, everyone. My account balance has not changed at all. In fact, my wallet has not updated since the 20th of the 1st, 2023, and today is the 22nd. The last registered time played was for Coin Master with 18,000 of the credits. So that's right, Cash Cow has legitimately not recorded my game time correctly. Overall, I've spent roughly 2 hours within Cash Cow playing various games. And if you do the maths, I should easily have over 30,000 of the credits. But here you can see on my wallet all of my account history and withdrawal history. You'll notice that I cashed out 70 cents, $1.30, and 70 cents. While the only credits that it really registered were my Coin Master credits, and not only that, it has not recorded anything else. So right now, Cash Cow for me is not recording any of my credits and logged back into the application. I have no idea what's going on. They have not told me my account has been suspended or banned or anything like that, but they owe me credits for using TikTok, for using Dice Stream, now using Scratch Cards Pro. Plus, they didn't even pay me the full amount for my Coin Master gameplay. This is why playtime reward applications, some circumstances, really are not that good. And that's why I say you have to watch reviews like this one, everyone, because you have no idea what you're going to get yourself into. Now, granted, this could just be my own experience here in Australia. Maybe I have some bad luck. Perhaps I should just reinstall the application again and hope it doesn't do it again. But at the end of the day, why should I? An application like this shouldn't be on the market if it's not recording game time correctly. And again, if there's any issue on the back end, I should be told about my account. Because what's happening is that they're letting me play these games to then boost their numbers on their end, but without any return for me, the user. But what about my actual cash out? Well, as I said, everyone, I cashed out roughly about $2.50 or so of Australian currency. And funny enough, Cash Cow did pay me without any issues whatsoever, one single day later. So that's right, they paid out every single time to my PayPal account without any real dramas whatsoever. It's just the application itself at this point is now useless on my mobile phone. Because with these applications, you can only really have one account per mobile phone. Where does that leave us here with Cash Cow? In my opinion, it's just another one of these low-paying applications that will eventually pay you your money. That doesn't mean that it's worth your time though, okay? And when you see the advertisements for these type of applications, they do make it seem that you can earn a decent amount of cash by playing these games. But the truth is, everyone, the most you're looking at is like $1 per hour max if you live in a certain country. But I've heard of people literally only getting one game in their list. And even though here in my country I have all the different games that I can play, they're all useless to me because the application is broken. So I just don't understand where we're going to go in 2023 with these type of money-making applications. Now, this happens a lot as well. You'll have an application like Cash Giraffe, which I covered before, which will allow you to do the exact same thing that Cash Cow does. They're made from the same developers, by the way, Just Ice. You'll notice here in Cash Giraffe that my games have now turned into a per level basis. I really dislike this kind of system, and I find like a lot of the Just Ice applications will end up turning in to a per level basis, and I understand they claim that it's the advertisers that make them do it, but it just completely changes the dynamic of the application. Like, you're expecting to earn per minute when you install it, but then when you play it, it's literally a per level basis. I mean, at least they give you some deals here at the bottom of the screen, such as installing applications, games, and earning with surveys. Do you really want to install an application that promises you to earn cash by playing games, and then you end up doing surveys on it to get that extra credit? It's just not realistic in my opinion. Cash Cow does have its own referral system though. For every one of you guys that I invite, I will earn 250 coins. Additionally, I will receive 25% of all the coins that you earn, and in return, you will receive 25% of the coins that I earn. So we're pretty much sharing. You'll find my referral in the description below, by the way, if you do want to give Cash Cow a try in your own country. I cannot promise you what's going to happen when you do try it, but at least the option is there for you all, okay? And now you've seen my own experience with it, so you can judge for yourself what you do next. Be sure to check out my website and my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another review.